Today, I'm going to be creating a logo as well as finding a name for the online card shop business that I'm going to be starting in 2025. Now, just to kind of give you guys a refresher for my first video, or if this is your first time, my name is Steven. I am making a card shop in 2025, like I said. I'm 28 years old, and it's going to be based out of Southern California. Going to be all online for right now. So this is going to be the part two or second story to my adventure of creating this business, per se. And today, I don't have a for sure name on the card shop. I have a good idea, but today we're going to kind of overview, see if we could think of anything else, because I have made a logo and a name. I did this before I came up with the idea of these videos, but I'm going to kind of give you my thoughts on the logo that I've made, on the name that I have, the reasoning why I have that name, yada, yada, yada. And also, we're going to ask ChatGPT. There's some other creative names because I've tried to think of names in my head. I'm not as creative as AI. As we all know, AI is just way better, very easy to come up with a lot of names. Um, they might be quality, they might not, but we're gonna go ahead and check it out. But if you guys are loving this series, let me know. Like I said, this is a series where we're gonna be building an online card shop from scratch. I'm gonna show you throughout basically all of 2025 the whole growth of the company. So, but today, let's take a look on ChatGPT. See if we can come up with any names. So I have ChatGPT up. Also, if there's black bars on the video, that's because I do have a ultra wide monitor. So those black bars are just. But let's ask ChatGPT. If, there we go. So it's coming up with a good amount of names, and we're gonna see if anything speaks to us. And also, I want to, before we go over this list, want to kind of share my name right now. So obviously my name on here is Vivo Rips, but before we kind of take off, make a lot of videos, get pretty big, I'm growing pretty fast on TikTok. I want to change my name kind of to the card company just so things don't get misconstrued. The name that I currently have right now, well, my name on here is Vivo Rips, and also on TikTok, but the name I currently have kind of chosen right now is Vivo TCG. Now you're asking what's the deal with Vivo? My last name. And people love my last name. They say it's a really cool last name. 4 letter, simple, short. It means life or to live in Spanish. So if you're wondering what that is, that's what it means. Um, but yeah, I feel like it'd just be roll off the tongue pretty easily. But we're gonna take a look, see if any of these kind of speak out to us. We have Card Chronicles. Not really big on that. Trade Haven, pretty good. But it doesn't really scream card shop. It kind of screams trade. I don't. It doesn't really scream card shop to me. Decked out cards. No. Legends and loot doesn't really scream cards. Rare Pulls Trading Company. Pack Masters. That's not bad. Um, Hollow Haven. The Card Vault. I feel like there has to be a name like this already. Sorry, I feel like I almost threw up in my mouth. Yeah, I feel like there's already a place probably called Card Vault. Epic Draws Emporium, Collector's Cash, Next Level Cards. That one's pretty good. Foil Frenzy, Playset Paradise. No. Top tier pulls. No, that's cringe. Mystic Decks, Hack Drop Central, Elite Card House. That sounds like a TikTok shop name. Elite Card. Anything card house just screams TikTok to me. I don't know what it is. The trading table, sleeve it to me. That sounds like a rip and ship company. The booster box. Okay. The boost the booster box just doesn't really. I'm very specific. I mean, like, yeah, it's a booster box, but it doesn't really scream company. We're gonna see if it comes up with any more. Hack Wars Collective. The Shuffle Zone, Rare Finds Unlimited, Raycraft Card, Legends. I mean, that's a cool name, Legends Unbound, but that does not scream card shop. Hollow Hunters, that one's actually pretty good. Hollow Hunters, like that. The Pull Palace, um, almost seems like Card Coliseum. Anything like Palace Coliseum. I mean, it's cool, but obviously, what's his name already has Card Coliseum. It's kind of the same thing. Binder Bliss, Vaulted Treasures, Oil Dreams, Card Quest, Unlimited Decks, Shiny Rares, Trading, the trading company. Sleeve Sanctuary, Power Plays Emporium, ew. Cracked Packs, that's cringe. Game Ready Collectibles, no. Just sounds like a really generic brick and mortar. Epic Draw Central, Chase the Rare, Infinite Pulls. Okay, so Hollow Hunters kind of spoke out to me. Hollow. Let's check. Okay, there's no domain to Hollow Hunters, so that's a good sign. Um, the only thing is that Hollow Hunters wouldn't really. It would make a good TikTok YouTube name, and I do have someone else with me in this company, but they're not going to really be in the videos until maybe later on. I feel like it would be a good two-person account kind of thing. Okay, so Hollow Hunters is a shop on TCG. Um, it doesn't look like they've been active for a while. Yeah, it doesn't look like they've been active. There's the Hollow Hunter. The Hollow Hunters. Okay, so there's already Hollow Hunters on TikTok. That's not him. I remember seeing that video. Fuck out of here. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like Hollow Hunter's kind of been done. So when you look at the name I'm pulling up, okay, Vivo TCG. There's a Viva TCG, and that's a Spanish card site, but it doesn't look like they've been active for a little bit. And also, it's not the same name, so we're good there. And it's all in Spanish. So when we look up go TCG, oops, that's not what I meant to look. VivoTCG.com. Check the domain. Doesn't look like there's a VivoTCG.com. So that's good. You know, there's that domain is open, good to go. We're gonna look on TikTok. Go TCG. And that's just top. I need to go to users. So let's see. We have Vivo CTG. I don't know what that means. TCGA. But there's no Vivo TCG, at least from what I'm seeing. So right now, I don't know why it's not showing. Right now, I have Vivo Rips, like I said, right there. Don't have the logo up. Also, we're gonna go over kind of the logo I have for this. If you guys see though any card shops from this chat GPT comes to mind, you know what? You should this one, voice your opinion. Let me know what you think. Because I wish I had all the answers. Um I kind of was going into this with a bias that though, like knowing that I do want to use my last name, it's very unique. But yeah. So I'm Vivo Rips right now. When we decide here, probably in the next week or so, I'll probably change my name, whether it be to Vivo TCG or to something else. But it also needs to brand not just as a card company that sells cards online, but it also needs to brand towards YouTube, TikTok. I want it to be the same name so people don't get misconstrued on, and they could find me easily on YouTube, TikTok, and the actual shop that I have. So we're gonna go over to YouTube, see if there's any users with this, and I guarantee there's probably someone because I mean YouTube just there's a lot of people with the same name. Trying to see how we could find users. Shorts, videos, load channels. That's fine. I'm so dumb. FlexRL, unrated hobby, Aldo. No, I'm not. I'm not seeing anything. Then again, I feel like it doesn't. It's not really showing the whole list. Not even close. Let's look at this. Play TCG, Valhalla, TCG Planet, Champions, Poke TCG. It doesn't look like I'm seeing any Vivo TCG. Nothing of the sort. Okay, so I think we're safe there. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the logo that I have made. Um, Again, like I said, this is not final. Give me opinions on this logo. If you like the name and you're like, yeah, you should do Vivo TCG, but this logo sucks, let me know. I'm not a graphic designer. This is made on Canva. I'm not a graphic designer. I'll tell you that. Say that. Let me go ahead kind of make it a little bit bigger. Um, so like I said, my last name means life or to live, and I couldn't. I mean, I played around with a lot of things for a couple hours the other day, but I wrote out the name, right? And then instead of the I in Vivo, I went ahead and put the revive from Pokemon in it. Because obviously, like I said, starting off, this is going to be a Pokemon card shop online. Um, but at the look of this, I liked the revive in there. It kind of makes sense with the name, but I feel like it looks a little too plain. And it almost like you guys ever remember World Industry? I feel like they had a shirt, something like some of their font kind of looked the same. Maybe I'm tripping. You know what? Maybe I'm tripping. I feel like I've seen that kind of same style somewhere. But this is what I have right now. Probably the name I'm going to be going with, unless you guys have any suggestions. I'm not saying that I'd go with your suggestions, but it will make me think that possibly maybe I do have to change my name. But this is what I have right now. Nothing finalized. I know the logo's a little boring. I do like the revive, but I feel like we could do more with it, a little bit more. Um, like I said again, guys, this is the second part of me making the business. Always make sure if you're going to build a business, make sure you're not copywriting any logos. Make sure you have the domain open before you even choose a name, because if you come up with a name like Hard Palace, like that ChatGPT came up with, and then you're like, okay, yeah, and then you make a logo, work all hard on it, and then you find out that the domain is already taken, then you've wasted your time. So make sure that domain is open, and then obviously come up with your own ideas. But yeah, this is the second part of me kind of going through trying to build this business. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, all these videos are going to be uncut, raw, just me kind of speaking to you guys and my thoughts, my thought process, me building this company. So go ahead and leave a thumbs up, comment down below. Please don't have all the answers. So give me some help. That'd be much appreciated. Thank you guys.